Okay, before I begin, I want to test something real quick to make sure you all can hear it. So I'm going to play a song, and I want you to tell me if you can hear my voice and the song simultaneously with good clarity. Okay. Okay, so can everyone hear me over the song? Are we all good? Okay. A little down? All right, still good. Okay. Good evening. In the past few weeks, as we've been getting ready to graduate and begin our transition from Badin, I've been mesmerized by where our youth went and how quickly it is gone. Where did that magic, that youthful innocence go? And it seemed quite sad at first because, well, you can't buy those years back. You can't buy back time. But we do have something very special, our memories. They can take us back to those days and we can reminisce. So, if you'll let me, I'd like to take all of you on a little nostalgic journey. If your life were to flash before your eyes this instant, this might be, but probably not, what it would look like. So, let's go back to the beginning. It is the turn of the millennium, and romance is in the air. You are but an idea at this point, but you are born out of love. Your path is uncertain, but you're going to hit the ground crawling. Fast forward 8 years, it's 2008, and Chris Brown has taken the world by storm. Let me paint you a picture. Your mom just got home from the grocery store. She bought Doritos, Cheez-Its, and ice cream, and she has just put in pizza rolls and chicken tenders. You're having a night with your friends, and all you want to do is play. There are no worries. The economy is in shambles, but you could care less. It's a simpler time. Now, girls still have cooties at this point, and they don't want anything to do with the boys, but it is still nonetheless a time of no worries and little fears. Fast forward 4 years, it's 2012. Gentlemen, the girls no longer have cooties anymore. They still really don't like you, but the walls are down. Just like this song, you are extremely annoying and mildly disliked by adults. You're also beginning to become socially aware, and you're starting to look weird and awkward. But there still are hardly any worries. The stronger crushes start to begin, and the cringiness of the time becomes a disease. Now it's 2015. You're just about to finish grade school. Everyone is screaming about the color of some dress, and the rest are trying to inflate their lips because of some new challenge. You, on the other hand, still look funny, but it's not as bad. The good thing is that you're taller. Well, at least some of us are. There is a big transition coming, and you're nervous and getting ready to take a big leap. And then comes high school. Freshman year, you're naive and a little nervous, but very, very excited. Everyone is young and dumb, but life is good. You go to your first back-to-school dance. Some come out traumatized. You go to your first Badin football game and your first Spirit Olympics. You're beginning to meet all these wonderful people. Mr. Minery gives you about 5 different nicknames, and you're just having a good time, relaxing in Mrs. Long's religion class. There really are no worries. Sophomore year, it is officially the dancing season. You can drive now, and you're going to go to your first Badin homecoming. You're beginning to know almost everyone, and you're starting to look more like an adult. You're becoming more comfortable, and you're really starting to reap the Badin experience. But some stresses and worries begin. But it doesn't hit you yet. You just keep dancing the night away. Now here comes junior year. You do have your first prom and your first junior retreat. But the stress really starts to kick in. And it seems like it just won't ever end. Kind of like this music. And you're getting tired, and you just want to take a break. But you can't. It's like you're being chased. And you have to take all these standardized tests and start thinking of college and what you want to do, and the pressure is real and things are coming so fast. And then senior year. And if you thought junior year was stressful, oh boy, you're in for it. And thanks to Mrs. Thompson, you also have a little bit of existential despair to deal with as well. But there's Kairos. You feel renewed and ready to lead the school. You're on the Chi High and are at the peak of closeness with the class. You are ready to make a difference at Badin, and amidst the stress, you feel powerful. And now we are here. Now, I just went through high school in less than 100 seconds, but I don't want you to get the impression that the shortness was indicative of our success. Class of 2019, we had an incredible high school career. This past year alone, our baseball team has had the best regular season record of all time. Boys basketball has had the best record in over 20 years. Football won their first playoff game in 4 years. Dylan Schmidt bowled a 300. And Amber Borman became the all-time leading scorer for both girls and boys basketball. And we just had boys track come back from a state track meet. Okay. Academically, we have earned over $17.5 million in scholarship monies. We are resilient as a class, having survived an exploding car, a surprise flyover, and the ridding of the XL chocolate chip cookies. And now, we are here. We again are looking forward in excitement, but there is still a note of sadness and fear in the air. But let me tell you, there is something on the horizon. This may be the end of an era, but it is the beginning of a new one. We shouldn't be sad that those days are over. We are starting something bigger and taking another leap. Life may become different, but it will be equally as fruitful. What we've built at Stephen T over the past 4 years is truly remarkable and will help us as we continue to go through life. Parents and family and teachers, thank you for your support and commitment, as without you we wouldn't have had such an experience. Now, I've acted as the ghost of Christmas past and present these past few minutes, but before I hand it over to the ghost of Christmas future, I want to say my final remark to this class. Class, I love you all, and I thank you for being fantastic and making our 4 years here phenomenal. Congratulations, class of 2019.